Stillness in the Storm. Written by Minh Quang, 2025. Peace is not found in the absence of storms, but in the calmness of your soul while they rage. Minh Quang. There are moments in life when the world around us feels like it's collapsing, when the sky turns gray, and the noise of chaos drowns out the sound of our own heartbeat. You look around and see movement everywhere, rushing, fighting, falling, shouting. And you wonder, where can I find silence in all of this? But true peace was never meant to live outside of you. It was born within you, quiet and eternal, waiting for you to return. Storms will come, not to destroy you, but to awaken you. Chaos is not your enemy, it's your teacher. And stillness is the language of strength. When everything spins out of control, the one who can remain calm holds the power of the universe. Not because they are untouched by pain, but because they understand pain and no longer fear it. To the rising tide. There was a time I believed that calmness was a sign of weakness, that to be strong meant to fight, to react, to resist. But I learned that stillness is not surrender. It's mastery. Stillness does not mean you stop feeling. It means you stop being ruled by your feelings. It's when you stand in the middle of chaos and your heart whispers, I choose peace. The inner storm, the loudest storm, is never the one outside. It's the one that rages within. It's the storm of thoughts that never stop. Doubts, fears, memories, regrets. It's the emotional hurricane that spins every time you feel betrayed, misunderstood, or alone. But here's the truth. Chaos only exists where awareness is lost. When you bring awareness back, when you see the storm, you are no longer inside it. You become the observer, the witness, the eye of the storm. And in the eye, there is peace, absolute, unshakable peace, the power of presence. To find stillness in chaos is to return to the present. The present moment is not just a point in time, it's a doorway. When your mind stops running toward the future or clinging to the past, what remains is awareness. And in awareness, storms lose their power. Imagine standing in heavy rain without resisting it. You're drenched, yes, but you're not fighting. You simply feel. That's what presence is, feeling fully alive even when life hurts. Stories from the storm. There was a woman named Elena. She lost everything, her job, her home, her health, in a single year. People said she was broken, but she smiled and said, "No, I'm not broken. I'm being remade." Every morning she sat in silence for 10 minutes. She didn't pray for the storm to end, she just breathed. One day, she realized, the storm outside had not changed, but the storm inside her had gone quiet. That's the shift. When you stop trying to control everything, control returns to you. And there was Michael, a soldier who lost his leg in war. He told me once, at first, I thought I lost my strength. But when I learned to sit still, I found a strength I never knew. The strength to live with grace. It's not the battle that defines you. It's how silent your spirit becomes in the middle of it. The art of letting go chaos demands control, but life demands trust. When you trust, you release the illusion of control and make room for flow. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in to wisdom. It's a quiet surrender that says, I will do my best and let the universe do the rest. The sea never fights the storm. It dances with it. It moves, it bends, it yields, and yet it remains the sea. So be like the sea. Let the waves crash, let the winds howl, but never lose your depth. Grace under fire. There's a kind of grace that only chaos can reveal. The grace of composure, of patience, of silent courage. When others lose their temper, you hold your ground. When the world demands reaction, you respond with reflection. When everything is falling apart, you become the center that holds. It's not coldness, it's clarity. It's not distance, it's wisdom. Sometimes the most powerful act is not to fight harder, but to breathe deeper. The science of stillness. Modern science agrees with ancient wisdom. In stillness, the brain reorganizes itself. Your nervous system heals. Your heart finds rhythm again. When you pause, when you breathe, when you choose not to react, you're literally rewiring your being. You shift from survival to awareness, from chaos to coherence, from reaction to creation. The ancients called it meditation. Today we call it mental resilience. But the essence is the same. Stillness is the bridge between suffering and wisdom. The storm as a teacher. Look closely, and you'll realize storms are not punishment. They're purification. They strip away everything false, leaving only what's real. You don't find yourself in peace. You find yourself in chaos. Because chaos is where truth is tested. When life shakes you, it's not trying to break you, it's trying to wake you. And once you awaken, you no longer ask for calm seas. You simply become the calm. Fool. 3 lessons from stillness. What the storm teaches us. Every storm carries a message. Not to frighten you, but to remind you that nothing in life stays the same, and that change, no matter how violent, is still a form of renewal. When lightning strikes, it does not only destroy, it illuminates. When thunder roars, it reminds you that silence has a heartbeat. When rain falls endlessly, it teaches you that even the sky needs to cry to heal. There is poetry in every storm if you dare to listen. Lesson 1. Surrender is not defeat. In a world that glorifies control, surrender feels like weakness. But surrender is the wisdom of strength. It says, I no longer waste energy fighting what already is. It's not about giving up, it's about giving in to life, to flow, to acceptance. When you stop resisting the current, you start moving with it. That's how rivers reach the sea. Lesson 2. Movement inside stillness. True stillness is not static. It breathes, it vibrates, it hums with awareness. When the body rests but the mind is awake, when the noise fades but presence remains, that's not emptiness, that's fullness. That's life at its purest vibration. Even in the deepest calm, the universe is alive inside you. Your heart beats. Your breath flows. Your cells dance. Stillness is not the absence of motion. It is motion aligned with meaning. Lesson 3. Pain is the path to grace. Pain is not a curse. It's a compass. It points to what still needs healing, what still needs understanding. Many run from pain as if it were the enemy. But in truth, pain is a doorway. The storm that clears the old forest so new seeds can grow. When you stop fearing pain, you learn to walk through it. And once you walk through it, you find peace. Not because pain disappears, but because you are no longer afraid to feel. Grace is born the moment you stop running. Lesson 4. Patience is power. In chaos, everything screams, act now. But the universe often whispers, wait. Patience is not idleness. It's a quiet form of confidence that says, I trust the timing. The tree does not rush to blossom. The river does not rush to reach the ocean. Even the stars take thousands of years to shine their light to Earth. When you learn to wait without fear, the storm loses its grip on you. Lesson 5. The quiet courage. We often think of courage as fire. loud, fierce, burning. But there is another kind of courage, silent, deep, enduring. It's the courage to keep believing when everything collapses. The courage to be kind when the world is cruel. The courage to forgive when your heart still hurts. That's the kind of courage born from stillness. Not reaction, but understanding. Not force, but grace. Lesson 6. Finding the center. Every storm has a center, and so do you. If you can return to that center, nothing can truly destroy you. The waves may rise, the winds may scream, but the core remains untouched. Meditation, silence, breathing, walking in nature. These are not escapes. They are returns. Returns to the center, where the mind quiets and the heart remembers. Because when you find the center, you find yourself. And when you find yourself, you find peace. Not borrowed peace, but eternal peace. In the end, storms are not against you. They are for you, sculpting you into someone deeper, clearer, more awake. You were never meant to avoid chaos. You were meant to shine through it. So when the next storm rises, don't hide. Stand tall. Open your arms. Feel the rain on your face, the wind in your chest, and the pulse of the universe inside your still heart. Because stillness is not an escape from life. It is the very power to live it fully. The still point. Conclusion. There will always be storms. You cannot control the winds, but you can control your sails. You cannot stop the rain, but you can learn to dance in it. You cannot silence the world, but you can listen to your heart. Stillness is not escape. It's engagement without losing your center. It's living fully without being consumed. It's the quiet power that makes you unstoppable because you are no longer dependent on the world's peace to find your own. When the next storm comes, and it will, remember this. You are not the thunder. You are the sky. The storm passes, but the sky remains. So breathe, stand still, and let your calm become the light that guides others home. Be the calm that chaos cannot touch. Minh Quang Le.